is Irontrader. It is Tuesday morning, so we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. Now remember, for crude oil, the API numbers will be out today at 4:30, and then the EIA report will be out on Wednesday at 10:30 for crude oil. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have crude oil, your daily and your weekly chart. Now, there's a couple key levels here that we are watching here on the downside. Number one is going to be this 21 simple moving average. You're sitting at 77.50. You really want to hold that, okay? Your next level here is we're going to be looking at is going to be this 200-day here on the weekly, which is 76.15. Okay, that's also very, very critical here. And then obviously if that's lost, we'll come down here to this 8 SMA. You're sitting here at 75.65. But now when you look at this 8 simple moving average here, what's happening is you can see where it rolled down, your 21 days rolled down, your 50 days rolled down. However, look and see how nice this 8-day now is starting to flatten out. If we can get that to curl up here and get that below that price, we have a situation like what we have here, and then that's a nice good rally right on up here. But today the key is going to be holding this 21 simple moving average on a closing basis. Very, very key. So I want you to watch that. And then this 200 SMA here, and then we have your 8 SMA. Now, again, if this is lost, then what we do is we will look here to this previous days here low. You're looking here at 75.21. Then we'll come to the top of this candle here. You're looking at 74.33. Then we look at the bottom here. You're looking at 74.06. And then we have 73.98. And we'll come here to the bottom of this candle, 72.82. And then your big retest down there is 72.48 here. But again, we still have a lot of good support here because you have your 21-day, you have your 200-day, and we have your 8 SMA. Now, upside. Well, we want to obviously look at yesterday's high. You got that 78.29. And then this is going to be very, very key here, 78.41. That is your 8 simple moving average here on your weekly chart. That's going to be very, very key level here. Now, again, if we can get above that, then we start running into all this 79 level here, okay? So what do we have here is we have your 79.34. This is your 100 SMA here. And then we have your 79.76. And then obviously here you have your 79.59, which lines up pretty nice here with your price channel right there at 79.62, which is basically the top of that candle. Now, when we look here on the weekly, see everything is in this 79 area, 79.34, your 50-day 79.62, and then the old Hondo over here at 79.78. So this is going to be very, very strong resistant level. However, one thing I do like about it is see this price channel came right on down. It's not falling down now. It leveled off. This price channel here leveled off. So now we have your trading range here between your 72.48 on the bottom and 80.62 here on the old top here, which is very, very good. So we got to see here today if it holds that 21 SMA. If it does, that'd be a good probably scalping opportunity here to take it long. Once we get above this candle here, yesterday's high at 78.29, and then you have to be very, very cautious because this 8 SMA is also very, very strong. But again, if you can blow through it, then we can get to that 79 area very, very easy. Now, RSI here, well, it's not really telling us a whole lot here because that can go weave in and out here just like we had here. But this is looking good here. Your green closed above your red. That's very, very good because that shows momentum now here to the upside. Very, very positive. RSI here on your weekly chart here, well, that's not really showing a whole lot here, but it looks like it could move a lot higher very, very easy. Your green is still below your red here, but again, if that can curl up here over time, we can blow through that 79 area and maybe get into that 80 area here very, very nicely. Okay, let's take a look here at natural gas. Okay, here we have natural gas, your hourly chart and your 4-hour chart. Now you can see here on your 4-hour chart here what a really nice run it had, held that 8-day all the way up here, came all the way down here, and then we had like a chop session. But if you look at this here, see we had a low, a higher low, and a higher low. That's always very, very bullish. Now, yesterday at the end of the day after the pit closed, you can see there was a nice double bottom there on the 1 minute and on the 5-minute chart. I did that in yesterday's video. So that looked like that it was holding, and now she's moving right up nice here. Now the key is going to be, as you can see on this chart here, is going to be this 3.096 area. Now that was yesterday's high. So again, if we can blow up here, I'm going to show you on the daily here exactly where we can go. But that's going to be very, very key here today. But see, when you see a pattern like this, where you see that low and that higher low and that higher low, and you're holding this here now, then you get above your 8 day. See, that's always where you want to take your long and then take it right on up. Now, the question is going to be what's going to happen when you get to that 3.09 level? Is it going to double top and come down, or is it going to blast right on through? Now, here on your hourly chart, well, you got, obviously the same thing, but you see when that series of higher lows coming into play, that's always very, very bullish here. Okay, so always watch that. Now, you can watch all different time frames. I usually, if you want to trade, you can use keep it fast. You can use a tick chart, but really a 1 and a 5 minute chart work really good on pretty much on any kind of a stock or ETFs. That works really good if you're going to be a trader. But I always like to look at the hourly and the 4 hour chart here, just to give a bit like a bigger time frame look kind of a situation, stretch out the trade just a little bit. So this is what we're going to be watching here today, is this 3.096. Okay, let's take a look here on a daily chart. Okay, here we have a daily chart. Now, yesterday what we had is you have that's what they call an indecision candle. Okay, so it rallied all the way on up here very, very nicely. Got to that 2.096. Now, if you watch my video there, I said, first of all, we were watching yesterday, we were watching that 3.01 level. It went through that, and I said, the next level that you're looking for here is 3.10, and you went to 3.096. So you're just about right there. Now, here's what we do is everything you really need to know here on your resistance level is sitting right here in this pattern. Okay, so if we can get above this 3.10, then the next level here we're looking for is 3.18, okay? 189. So I call it with 3.919 is really what it is. Again, if we can get above that, then we'll come right here to the top of this candle at 3.23, okay? That's your next level of resistance. And then you have your 3.37, and then we have all the way up here is you have your 3.39 level here. Now, let me just take this down here a little bit here. See, this is your 3.39 level right up here. Now, again, if we can get above that, so you can see here where you have all this area here. You look at the top of this candle here. This is the gap. Okay, this is sitting at 3.40, and then we look at the bottom there, you have 3.45. So if you can get above that 3.9 level, that 3.40 is next, and then that 3.45, there's your gap, and then there's your fill. And then we look at the top of that 3.57, and you can come all the way up here to the 3.64 here, very easy. But again, so if you're watching this, okay, and it breaks above that level, always look to the left of the chart, look for that gap, that fill, and then we can come all the way up here for the big retest, okay? So, but right now here, we're watching this area right here, because this has a lot of the resistance here that we'll be looking for. On the next level is that 3.10, that 3.18, and then we have that 3.23, and then we can just work yourself right on up here. Now, here on the downside, so far we have what they call an inside day. Okay, so yesterday's high was 3.096 and the low was 2.862. Today, so far, we have 3.83 and 2.96. Inside day, it just means your high and the low are within inside the high and low. But again, this is early. This is like 7 in the morning here. So again, if we crack above that, then the next level we're going to be looking for here is going to be right there at that 3.189. So we can just call that like a 3.19 is what you're pretty much looking for, okay? So now here on the downside, well, obviously, you always want to look at yesterday's low here, but we really want to also look at the top of this candle. You're looking at 2.967. That's going to be very, very key, okay? So when we had that 2.96 here so far today, then we want to look right there, see how that is. It's providing a nice support level, okay? And then again, if that's lost, then we'll come right here. This is always very crucial. This is that 2.92 level. Then we can just follow it right on down. So we look at yesterday's low then. You're looking at 2.86, and then we come all the way down here to this 2.81 level, which is your 8 SMA here. But look at here. See, bottom left, upper right, 8 SMA, very, very nice. 21-day, very, very nice. 50-day, very nice. Very, very bullish here. And now, so far, I say up until we'll see what happens today, but we have a nice series of higher lows and higher highs. That's always very, very good. Now, we're starting getting here in the 70 level on your RSI here. However, that can stay up in the 70s here for quite a while. All of this is showing the relative strength, that you have a lot of strength in what's going on here. Your green is above your red. That's good bullish momentum there to the upside. looking very, very good here. So this is a very, very bullish chart until it tells you difference. The only way it's going to tell you difference is if you start losing these key simple moving averages. If you lose that 8 simple moving averages, well, then you're going to come right down to your 21 here, very, very easy. And then you can even come down here to your 200-day. But right now, we're clearly above that, and that's very, very bullish. So just watch yesterday's high. That's going to be very crucial, that 2.96 level here. If we crack above it, right there, we're looking at is going to be that 3.19, say 3.19. Let's just say 3.19, and then we're looking for 3.23 above that. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. And then on the downside, right there, you're looking for this 2.96, and then we're looking here for that 2.92. Then we follow that candle right there. You're looking at 2.85, and then right here 2.81. If that's lost, we here 2.79. Then we have your 2.75 level, and then we come down to your 21 SMA here. But we just don't worry about that. But I always like to show you where it could possibly go. But we were trading this nice big box right here, and now it looks like she just broke out, and we've got to see what's going to happen here today. Okay, I'll be back here for midday trading, and we will go natural gas, probably throw up some 1 minute, 5 minute charts, and then we'll check out oil, and then we always throw something else in the oil mix. Okay, thanks for watching.